I strongly believe Izzy is back. The prospect of that should be scary. Izzy won't lose next time. He can't. Yeah. Then you got him. Oh, blah, blah. Sit your ass down, mother. Woo! You don't want it. You don't want it. Okay, mother getting. Oh, reload the arrow. Reload the clip. Blah, blah, blah. Sit your stupid ass down. Talking about the son over there. Look at him jugging. I mean, damn, bruh. He had him fooled. Hit him with the right. He didn't see that shit coming. Back, touch with the left, hit with the right. And then the final right, man. And then the tomahawk to finish it off. Just nasty aggressive, man. Golly, he just, he's vindicated, man. He is vindicated. I mean, there's a video, like, him, he broke the arrow after that. You know what I'm saying? He put, the body up with the clips. And then, he just broke the arrow, symbolizing that it's done and over with. I mean, took that man's acceleration and trounced on it. Man, what a win for Adesanya. What a fucking win! Because, man, even though he was the favorite, by Vegas and the people playing the odds, gambling and whatnot, fans from here to all across the globe were talking mad. Talking about, man, this dude, Alex, just got his mentals. He's his inner voice. He's following him, stalking him across sports, and just all kind of jokes. He had to, live with that, sit with that, listen to all the internet, garb and talk, and even some contemporaries doubt him, and like John Jones, but that's a whole other case because John Jones doesn't like the man, whatever. But he had to sit and watch the man take his belt, and what he believed was an early stoppage. I think actually was pretty, it was a right call, but you could say it was a little early, but we never know. His health might have been at risk, but man, for him to come out like this, and I said it. I had a video. I know. It sounds crazy for me to be saying this, and yes, it was just yesterday that he lost the championship belt. But hear me out. These are not just the words of a fanboy jerking Jizzy off. There are a couple of reasons that said that he needed to reinvent himself, as well as go somewhere he had never been before. Go to a new space, and he came out. He looked angry. He was aggressive. He looked like himself here. He looked comfortable. He was setting the pace. He was setting the tone. But he wasn't kind of, satisfied with outpointing him. Actually, he was losing in this fight. It actually follows, the script of their fights kind of like to a T. But this time, Adesanya was on the other side. He was losing. You can't. You could say that he was being dominated, by him, but he was being just as aggressive, countering him, and just not shying away from the left hook, the range, but playing into his strategy, what he wanted to execute, and he made the Brazilian let his guard down, get overconfident, going for the kill, not knowing that he's the hunted. You were being pursued. And he you activated my trap card. Perfect. You know what I'm saying? It was just too well laid out, layered. The trap he set for him, because he tested him, throughout the match, with that right. And it was a left-right combination, but he saw that it was effective, that it was what he wanted. All he had to do was goad him into dropping his fucking hands. They were still around here, but they weren't, up ready to guard. And when he over pursued, went in for the kill, he, hit that leg, and it's it buckled, and he stood his, his ground there. Then, Alex went at him like he did in the first match, had him up against the cage, but this time his leg was compromised, but it wasn't so compromised as to limit his mobility and compromise his movements, his lateral movements, chiefly. And he got him up against the cage, but not knowing that that's right where Adesanya wanted him. And he went in, with fist of fury and even with a knee, but I think that either grazed off of him or it really didn't impact. He kind of blocked most of it, or just kind of rolled with the punch with the knee to assuage the damage. And then, man, touched him with the left, blah, hit that ear, and like people say that equilibrium, and destroyed his equilibrium. He was just like, he stumbled because he was all out of sorts. And then I don't know if he went with another fake one too, faked the left coming in, and then blah, hit him with the right, and that was it. Lights came out, and Alex was done. And just for good measure, he's like, "What time is it? It's 12 o'clock." And came out with an elbow, man, just the hammer fist. Golly. And I think it kind of like slid because he saw that, man. He saw that he was out. He was done. So I don't think he full force hit him with it. But then he came up through with also a follow through strike. But he saw the ref coming in, waving him off, and it was a freaking wrap, man. It was just freaking epic to see Izzy win in this fashion in round two, a knockout. Because last time they fought, first round he damaged him, and there was more time there. Most people believe that he would have had a good chance, at the very least, to finish him off. But he didn't, he didn't, and we know how that played out. He let him stuck around, and by the end of, started round 5, he was like, I'm gonna kill you. Alex said that. He mouthed that. Because he was like, it's do or die. It's life or death right now. And he came in, he took the belt. He took it from TKO'd him. And, man, this was sweet, sweet vindication for Adesanya. He beat, his supposed boogeyman. And, yeah, I mean, he had beat him in kickboxing 2 times, and then came to, the UFC, the MMA, beat him once. So that's total 3, even though it's only 1 in this sport. They're 1-1, even in MMA and in UFC. But the overall record is 1 win versus 3 losses. But that doesn't matter. I mean, he looked like a beast. He looked like a completely different animal. And he did what he did on his first, challenge to the belt, and then, his championship defenses. He really just got in his opponent's head by way of layering traps, baiting. I mean, he executed that perfectly. He even say he played a little possum, but he was kind of like intimidated, not scared, but intimidated by Alex the first time around in the UFC. And he just wasn't himself. You saw it. It wasn't that he was off his game. He wasn't the usual Izzy. And here he just looked at home. And it was just quiet dominance, like just confidence, just constant pressure, him applying, and just like you could see that it was like, you are in my element, and I'm taking you down because you are the champion, but yeah, I'm the challenger. And it just it brought back memories of an earlier Izzy, and man, it was just bad news for Alex. It's funny, even though he was in control of the fight by way of points and he winning, the rounds and whatnot up until that point, it was all a part of Adesanya's genjutsu. Man, he put him in that spell. He thought that it was like a total Sasuke versus, Itachi. I got you. No. Oh, you got me. Oh, no. The whole time you were just in the, fantasy world of my eye. And man, he laid waste to this guy today. And it's funny. Like I said, I predicted in that video Adesanya win, but it wasn't for me being overconfident. I'm just like, I knew that he would evolve. I knew that he would, press himself harder than he'd ever gone to push himself to his absolute limit to not just bring down this guy, but to get better as a martial artist, to get to the next level. He's like, I'm Super Saiyan, but I know there's a level beyond this, and I can ascend. And he did it. He motherfucking did it. Man, I was so just happy for him. But man, just to know that, like, it's scary how you know things are gonna happen. And then I wasn't trying to foretell the future or say that it was destiny, but you just knew that the guy was gonna put in the time, the work, the hours, the training, the regimen, the dedication, the discipline, and the sacrifices to improve, to get to where he wanted to be. And man, maybe I didn't even say anything profound, but man, oh man, oh man, what a dub that Adesanya showed us. And I was just happy to bear witness to this. But anyways, I'm getting out of here. You're not even watching though. It's all good, man. And we are back. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Check me out at Cintron, Cintron Anime, Cintron Life, or Cintron Laughs, or other social media.